Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dadsstillplayin. I'm going to be working on some stuff around the fort tonight because Kaymargirl and Mommy are off on an adventure and I have to work tomorrow morning, so I couldn't get to go along. So we're going to be doing some work around the base tonight. For those of you that haven't watched one of these before, this is the Hollow Mountain base. This is what happens when you set a goal. Its original exterior was supposed to be 50 by 50. Total out to about 100 or so, which is why we have this road still. Needs to be eliminated. And then I'm like, well, may as well run it out to the fortress walls because I had already set them at 150. So overall perimeter of this base is 300 blocks, which is probably pretty ridiculous. So tonight we're going to do some cleanup. I got copper crafting because we're going to be doing something kind of neat with that thanks to the tricky trials. And yeah, as always, the replays will get posted up on YouTube at Dadsstillplayin. Also have a Facebook page that we're trying to get up and running, Instagram and TikTok. I'm still getting used to this. I've done other podcasts before, but the gaming stuff's kind of new. And as for some of the other videos, why they're so quiet, either it's because I am live at 5:30 in the morning and everybody in the house is still sleeping, or evening ones, it's because my wife normally works till 7. So I try not to be loud because she works from home. So yeah, I'm going to eliminate some stuff here that we don't need. Try not to fall to my death. All this mining was done by axe. TNT shut off on this realm. Only other cheats that are currently on are always day and keep inventory, so no explosions. Always day, keep inventory. That's because when Kaymargirl does join, if it becomes night, she wants everybody to sleep. There's a high probability I'm far away from anything resembling a bed when that happens. As you saw last night when she joined, if you were watching, it's like 2,000 blocks from the house. Maybe further, I don't remember. So overall goal, original inspiration is I was going to be hauling up piece by piece from an ancient city. I'm replicating it here, but I think we're going to do something different. Still want to do that ancient city feel, but we're going to update it with different block styles. Eventually we're going to be adding some more Gothic features to the outer wall of the main part of the base. Everything that we have has been mined, gathered manually, no creative mode to do any of this, because that takes out all the fun as far as I'm concerned. What's the point of having a game like this if you're not going to take advantage of it? Right now I'm just checking what roads I need to fix. That one done. Deep slate tile crosswalks, blue glass. All are going to run on the interior here, so out to 150. I'm working on removing the stone blockways and converting them over. probably poke around on that for a little bit tonight. I have to knock all this amethyst out too, because I'm going to need a lot more columns to go a lot higher. Original ceiling height was 85. And now it's, I don't know, 120, 125. And then there's that. So let's check the other walkways here. That one's good. I need to pull some glass here eventually. Well, we can do this one. Let's start here. All the cherry trees were imported. Originally, we were a mix of jungle biome and another one right on the edge. Goal was to build on zero for the main base. And then the roads you see lead off in every direction. And my wife wanted a cherry tree roof. So we have a cherry tree roof. Let's see, where is my 150? Originally the room was called OCD for everyone. It's not that anymore, but you get the premise. So far, looks like there is 31 ancient cities underneath the mountain range we're built next to. I've found 12, I think, that we've raided. Eventually I'll find them all. Then on a smaller scale, and when you go down into the nether through the portal we have built into the house, I have a smaller scale of that built there as well. Just that way you land in a somewhat safe zone. Eventually that'll get converted over too. A lot of hours in this. But hey, hope you guys are having a fantastic It's Finally Friday. If you're watching this on Saturday, I hope you're having an amazing day off. I unfortunately have to adult tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be live or not. But away we go. I like the look of the deep slate tile. That's why we're using so much of it. Offsets all the pink and blue that the girls have me using, and purple. Well, maybe you shouldn't come outside, dude. Oh, that's rough. As you can see, zombies still spawn. The flying things still show up if you are outside and haven't slept in a while, obviously, with always day on. The only time you can sleep is during thunderstorms. So, yay. like I need to do some repair work. Let's just hit him. Or did he fall? My golem's still wandering around down there. This camel's still stuck in the water. Good Lord. Holes everywhere. I think I fell off this one earlier. Or I fell off that one. Oh, it must have been this one. I don't remember. This one's good to 150. So, there we go. Next. Anyway, the roads are grid pattern. So at 63, they're every 250 across. At 73, they're at every 125, which is what you see here. 83, they were every 200, which is what I am currently on, which is that one. 93 is every 150. 106 is every 100. And I haven't determined the interval yet for 118, which is another road that's built out. That may be every 300 or so. Eventual goals, roads to every biome in the game. And we are getting there. Dogs everywhere. Let's start over here. Things I haven't decided yet is if the outer walls are going to go this high too. Who knows? And boxes of supplies downstairs. The goal here is to not die. I have to go 151 on that one. Because glass. Eh. Overall realm hours, I'm sure we're in the thousands already on this one. Considering each ancient city takes about 6 hours to clear out the skulk. Pop that. Pop that. Set that. So this is what I've been doing with the excess stone from the Hollow Mountain project is grabbing racks of it and going on an adventure. Yeah, there. along here. That was fun. Let's do this. Grab that later. Also, we have a Discord that's set up. Working on that. That's a new one. Been on Discord before. A couple different online or mobile games. Pokemon Go being one of them. Obviously, if you haven't figured out, I'm a colossal nerd. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like being nerdy. Rabbits. Don't you start. This is not yours to chew on, ma'am. So yeah, hope you're having a fantastic day. I do read comments as they pop up. Eventually I should finally get around to setting up a camera. Amongst other things. Other goals that I've kind of set. So I'm slowly dragging back different aspects of the game, different structures. So eventually I'll be bringing back an ocean monument. Granted, it's going to be a few trips for that. Oh, that was almost bad. Oof. Yep. That's why you pay attention. Where am I at? Okay. Back in the house we go. Yeah, let's go down. Let's knock this out while I'm here. So anyway, so far we've brought back a jungle shrine. We brought back, not that ocean monument, the smaller structures. Brought back one of those. That's what I'm using as my seaport over there. I have to bring back a couple more of those to finish that up. Yes, I know I can craft it. That's not the point. The ship you see in the background, let's go check that out. Ship. I still need to figure out what I want to do for sales, but this is all carried back lumber from 2 different ships. The armor is all brought back from treasure chests. I have more. I went and got stuck, didn't I? Rabbits. Obviously, as I'm bringing more back, I'll be using more. But yeah, like the guy standing there freaked everybody out when they first came. So you're like, why is there somebody here? Well, keep the blocks that we got. So 0-0 on this one. It was built on a river, so I had to build out the bed. Fortress down. I probably drowned a dozen times doing this. Adding the glassed areas, everything else. Oh, I'm gonna drown again. Yeah. Ping. Open. So anyway, downstairs. This was supposed to be his automatic sorting room. I am currently fighting with redstone because the hoppers are not hoppering the way they're supposed to. I've done the filler thing. I have the power grid set up right. I'm missing a step. So that's on me. It's supposed to be 2 rows. This was originally going to be the storage. Obviously, I have since changed the plan. So, the new goals are as we're putting in buildings out in the main base. Oh, I was going upstairs. As we put in new structures into the Hollow Mountain, they'll have their own quote-unquote store, so to speak. Stuff for coppers, stuff for armor, just kind of all in their own little thing. I want to set up a rail car delivery service, so whenever you get back to the main fort, you drop your stuff, it sends it out to the individual buildings, hoppers, sort, which means I need, I don't know, I figured 1,300 trap chests should do. We'll see. Plus all the rails and everything else. But on the plus side, it'll be fun to ride. I figure if you're going to play a game like this, you may as well get the most out of it. I know a lot of people do the quick worlds, but I like exploring. Can't even tell you how many hours we have in games like Skyrim, so what we have racked up in here is nothing. I think the most frustrating thing that I've seen when it comes to dealing with the tutorials you see online is a lot of them are Java based. When you're playing in Bedrock, which we are, it can get a little frustrating. And I know there's ways you can go into chat and edit code and stuff like that, but you shouldn't have to go through that. It should be in a basic mechanic. Eventually, when we're happy with everything, I do intend on maybe getting a couple of the realism packs just to really kind of make things pop. But for right now, I'm content with what I have. So is everybody else, so we're going to let it be. Not sold on the money buys content thing. Granted, some things we did get. Just little stuff here or there. So yeah, I only recently started playing this game. Avoided it with my oldest daughter because I knew what it was going to turn into. First came out when she was like 10. So it gives you an idea how my oldest is. But Kaymargirl, when she's 7. She had some friends that were playing. Little brat talked me into getting this game, so here we are. Ooh, another cool feature. Eventually there will be a beacon up there. Soul sand all the way down the middle. All ignited like you can see up there. And it's actually ignited all the way to the top. That's literally how far it will spawn from this distance. X. Sure. Make this pass and we'll go sneak into the vault room so you guys can see what's going on in there. I want to check and see how the copper's aging. The roads will all be 3x3 eventually, no matter what direction they're going. I have a road all the way to the end. No, I have not defeated the dragon at the end. Kind of poked my head through. Checked it out for a minute and said, yeah, we'll deal with that later. Same with the fancy armor. I haven't gotten around to making the netherite armor yet. Not that I don't have the supplies, I just don't see the point at the current time. It's not like I'm playing on a war server or anarchy server or anything like that. We're literally just hanging out and doing our own thing, which sometimes is honestly the absolute best thing you can do for yourself. I love MMOs. I love team MMOs. Sometimes there's just too much drama. It makes the game unenjoyable. I'm also not a fan of pay to play or pay to win style games. Like, put in the work. Yeah, the skins are nice and the extra stuff is nice, but if it's available to buy through the vendor, such as ones that won't be named, you should be able to unlock it. It shouldn't be just exclusive, hey, I spent way too much on this. Let's use these up. I have to make a lot more glass. All right, let's go check the vault. I'm a little sad when we created the realm, we lost the brown panda that had spawned, and we got it all the way back to the house. Nothing like finding a rare animal and then it not staying. Originally we were going to do kind of apartment styles along the outer wall for villagers. I was going to figure out how to get all that going. I think we're going to change the plan on that, so I'm glad I did not overcommit, even though that looks pretty awesome. Again, there's a lot of pink. Yes, because there are 3 girls in the house and 1 me. Well, 2 girls in the house, 1 girl's out on her own. But 3 girls nonetheless. Hence all of the dogs. Still have to find the other 7 that are out there. Alright, vault room. Let's check this out. Hoping the copper's aged. I don't have to do an AFK thing to get it to do its thing. Dude, why are you in here? Yeah, it's not aging yet. I have to sit in here and wait for it. Well, we got some starting. Anything up there? There's a few up there. So eventually, vault room will have the valuables. We'll do some armor stands in here. I want to do a few different things with that. I'm going to keep that under a lid. Diamonds, I've slowly started getting moved over here every time I grab a load. It'll be fun. Kind of cool little showcase all hidden behind the waterfall. Which was not here. The other cool thing with the vault, if you lock the door from this side, it will not open from that side. You coming or what, dude? Gather. Come on, in the house. You can do it. You're almost there. Come on, a little closer. Thank you. Stay. He won't stay. It'll only be a matter of time. Kind of messed with redstone gates, stuff like that, but God, it takes so much room just to run the redstone properly. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing on that stuff. You know, if you're watching and you're not commenting, I'm just going to spend the next hour telling dad jokes. Sure, I can think of a few. 2, 3. Anyway, so I'm getting updates on the evening. That's why you're hearing the pings in the background. Not normally have volume on unless my family's out of the house, and then the volume's on in case of emergency. Or I'm getting updates on the events that they're attending. Well, it's gonna rain. They're gonna send the violent things after me. I don't know if you could call this a labor of love or what you would call this. Probably obsessive compulsive attention to detail. But it also goes back to setting goals for yourself. Original goal was a base at 0. This is the second world that we've started. Secondary goal was to build it at least to 75, and when we got there, then the goal became to make it 5 levels and have it built out of glass, and we got that goal accomplished at 25 by 25, and then the goal was to dig all the way down to bedrock, which was accomplished using the central stairs on the house. And after that, the goal became building the outer wall to 50 by 50. And then it became what you're looking at now. Being villager houses, Kaymargirl building this rock star one over there, multicolors, jungle temple that got dragged back. The corner outpost over there is that Illager outpost I took the base concept and design for and converted. Oh, there's a puppy. I wanted kind of a bar tavern-y thing. That's what's going through over there. My little girl always wants to play shop, so built a shop. I think that is what really inspired the current project. That once this is done, it'll be a huge hide-and-seek area. If you missed that yesterday, it's something we like to do. I'll figure out how to get hers broadcasting to this too. Usually when we do hide and seek, somebody's on PlayStation, somebody's on a Switch. Just that way there's no screen peeking involved. My first console was an 8-bit Sega Master System. My oldest daughter's first console was a PlayStation 1. ever owned an Xbox, so. And obviously, like I said earlier, they don't PC game. And nothing wrong with it. I just know my level of self-control would not allow me to, function outside of gaming. Granted, if we ever did something that garnered crazy amounts of followers, then yeah, we'd consider it. But I still have to work. So if you're a new viewer, please like and subscribe. Or like and follow, since I don't have subscriptions. I don't think I'd ever do subscription based anyway. Headphone wise, I prefer Turtle Beaches, but that's just because I have a set of PX21s that is forever old. Still works like a rock star. For no matter what you have them plugged into. So we just picked up another set of Turtle Beaches that's corded to plug into the PlayStation or Switch for Kaymargirl the other night. And then I don't know what the headsets I'm using currently are. Turtle Beaches are downstairs. Mine anyway. They're easier when playing Skylanders. But yeah, console-wise, in-house we have 2 original 8-bit Xbox, or Nintendo's, the gray boxes. Both of them are working. We have PS1, the PS2, a couple PS3s, a couple PS4s, 2 Wii U's. Wii I gave to my sister-in-law. And then the PS5 is a recent addition. My wife surprised me with that. And a couple Switches. Needless to say, we like gaming. Should probably be playing one of the games that I don't want to play when monkeys around. I do watch my content when it comes to my youngest. I like to keep her innocence as long as I can. Which is why a lot of the times we have comments off. It's also why when we post to YouTube, it's posted as made for kids. Obviously, I know it's not kids sitting and watching everything. It's more of the world's toxic enough. Like, let's just hang out, have some fun, and play some video games. Do this to get away from stress, not be more involved in stress, right? Whoop. I cannot tell you how many times I've plunged to my death in this game. It's never monsters. No, it's Dadsstillplayin has fallen from a very high height. Yeah. I fell down and went boom, what's your point? Let's ditch some stuff. empty spots. Come back for you later. Alright, let's go get some more deep slate. I should change out copper before I do that. Do. Let's break up that one. That's the only one I had in there. Not that. Let's go peek in boxes. So I have more copper on this floor. No. No. Dark wood. It's in here. It is not copper. Boo. Bear with me. I have like 20 ovens I need to get going again. Still upset you got out. Not the right one. Oh, they're there. Well, it's not my fault you're up there, dude. You guys could stay where you're supposed to be. You wouldn't be groaning at me right now, would you? Camels are infuriating. Not only if they die, they don't respawn where you found them. They also don't stay where they're supposed to. Drug two camels back from 7,000 blocks away. Just because somebody wanted camels. And now they want bunnies. I'm not even looking forward to that. Don't mind me. I really don't mind, to be honest. I'm just glad my girls play so I don't get in trouble for playing. See, copper. I have upstairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I need that one. Okay, copper and then down for deep slate. The biggest frustration jumping systems. The Xbox, or not the Xbox, the Switch. This is crouch, and that's jump. No, I'm not going to invert my controllers. It just makes it more interesting when you push the wrong button. That was not what I wanted. thought I saved all my copper. I'd be upset with the tricky trial update if I didn't. Let's see. Let's just do this for space purposes. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, deep slate. Really? That was a dumb mistake. Oh. A little bit to go here. Old block. Road's going out 3 by 3. Of course, I built on top of a slime chunk, which is what you hear going on in the background. Makes it really easy for collecting slime. Just hang out in a room for a minute. And you end up with, I heard you guys, those, all over the place. What's up, little guy? Medium-sized ones of those suck. Explode, they hit you even if you're crouching. All that. All that. All that. All right. So anyway, back up to 93. Oh. Yep, back up to 93. Get up for a second here. Give me about 3 minutes. We're going to refill coffee and then get back to work. And once I get enough bricks out, we will show you what we got going on with these bookcases, because they are pretty awesome. Especially when we get to those 2 books. Obviously, normal crafting, these are all enchanted books I brought back from ancient cities. Wanted kind of a cool library feature. So yeah. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. All right, and back for a little bit more. Ugh. All right, let's get some more roads here before I have to head off to bed. Yeah, I know, lame. Friday night, going to bed early. I have some glass left still. Okay, good. Okay. You're not going to reckless abandon these. That would hurt. It's a long way down. Alright, that should be up for those, right? Yep. Alright. It's kind of conflicted on this one. Center line on all the roads is the number, so the 150, whatever, and I build one to either side. This particular one goes to 151, even though the rest of the outer wall of the port is built to 150 to match the very bottom wall. But made a judgment call. The roads have to be the same. So this one I'm knocking out is the 151. Interesting nerdy side note, 151, the original Pokemon. Also interesting side note, Pokemon was what was popular the year my oldest daughter was born. And me being a colossal nerd, put together an original set of the first base set, Jungle and Fossil, complete with misprints. I don't know what she has done with them. Hopefully they're still in fantastic conditions, because at this point they become the down payment for a house if she chooses. Seriously, what is that noise? If you know, drop in the comments, because I would love to know. Been around for the last 2 updates. Waiting for some giant monster to come descending out of the sky. Rabbit, are you supposed to be up there? Is that where you're supposed to be? Hello, Mr. Pig. Oh, we have 2 rabbits, mini lop, and I think the other one's a mini rex. Only took them like 2 years to get used to each other. A couple dogs, 3 to be exact, 2 of which are rescues, all of which are broken breeds. So we like our animals. Eventually my wife's going to talk me into selling this house and buying land, and I'm going to end up with mini cows too. It's just my fate. I've accepted it. It's a good thing I grew up ranching. We need another axe here soon. That was not supposed to get knocked out. Figure out what you're doing here. Do-do-do-do. Alright. We'll deal with that other one later. Originally, one of the more insane thoughts I had when it came to this was I was going to hollow out a bunch of the mountain, run mining carts along where they'd trigger music notes and do like the Harry Potter theme all the way through. There's a lot of music blocks. So I've 100% decided against doing it. So obviously, if I can do this, I can do that. It's going to be a lot of tuning though. Eventually we'll spend some time streaming some other games too. obviously, I've had some rounds on Need for Speed Heat that we've been doing. Haven't had a lot of downtime to play that recently. And we gotta finish up our Skylanders playthrough for Swap Force. We got more Skylander games too. It's what happens when Dad has obsessive compulsive when it comes to collections. We got full sets of Skylanders and a lot of the chase. Thank you, eBay. Other games that get played around here, we do play D&D occasionally. When we're set up for that, maybe we'll stream a couple of those sessions. I used to play Magic. I've gotten away from it over the last few years. Because when you're a set builder, the collector's editions drive a person insane trying to get. Especially when you build in play sets. Video game wise, I think we have almost all of the Lego games. I have all of the Need for Speeds with the exception of Unbound, which I need to pick up still. We were Call of Duty collectors until about Black Ops 2. I haven't played that one since. The maps just got to be too much. You get all this stuff and then you spend another, what was it, like $60 at that time for map packs and everything else. It just became not a priority. And the jumpsuits kind of killed it for me. I know they're not doing them anymore, but yeah. I don't care for EA's microtransaction system. Like, I just want to get on and play. That's personal preference. Let's sit down, load, and go. Turn it on, wait for updates to run, then still not be able to play for another 5 hours. Not my cup of tea. Shoot. Do not have enough glass to run that right now. Let's run right up to it then. I'll run back and get some, but how far back we can set blocks here. How far under there did I get? Can I mine it? That's not what I wanted. Well, let's try that. Let's knock out a couple of them here. Oops. Perfect. Never mind. Retract that statement. Other rare things we've run across. I think it was about a week ago I dispatched 4 skeleton riders. That same night we had a spider rider skeleton. That was fun. I have seen green frogs. I just didn't realize they were rarer. That would have brought them back already. Brown panda, obviously. Have not seen a pink sheep yet. Haven't really gone looking for one yet either. Sure, I'll turn one up eventually. All right. Almost done with 93. My wife thinks it's funny to log in and get a parrot and stick it on my shoulder so it follows me around making those noises. Scared the heck out of me the first time she did it because I didn't look. All of a sudden I had a zombie. I was looking for a zombie and couldn't find it. Like, seriously, am I blind here? Where's it at? I crouched, there's a parrot on my shoulder. She thought she was hilarious. Let's burn off these. One thing I will give to the PlayStation 5 format over the Switch, controller sensitivity. You can't make this same run on a Switch at the same settings I'm currently at. You are all over the road. Also rocking this on iOS. I will sit and play it on my phone when I have downtime just for resets on bad days. They happen. They happen to everybody. And yeah, again, not something that is easily done on an iPhone, iPad. So there's certain projects I will do specifically on a console or on the Switch, just depending on the accuracy that I need. A lot of my bulk mining is done on my phone. Unless I'm taking out large swaths like the Hollow Mountain. There it was definitely easier to navigate on a console. Because your average pick swing is 6 blocks. Versus on the phone where it's harder to control. There you may as well do rows or 2x2s. Ah, stop it. Other things we'll be bringing back is lush caves, so we'll go down, explore some of those, be bringing resources back from them. I have a box with half a dozen oxalatos of different colors. I'm going to be building a place for them, putting in an aquarium, catching any kind of variant of freshwater fish that I can find. Alright, I got rabbits I need to catch. Give me a minute. piece of enchanted armor I have on at the moment are the pants, and that's because they are pants of awesome. They are mending. They were found or looted from an ancient city, and I refuse to give them up. Alright, we're going to park here for a minute just in case it decides to thunderstorm. Alright, be right back with you guys. Out of my spot. Anyway, I got the rabbits put away. As promised, the book section. Since we're here. That's in the wrong spot. These are level 1s, level 2s, level 3s. So by that I mean 3 different enchantments. Level 4s. This should be level 5s. Saving all these for when I do make my netherite armor. But check these out. How is that for cool? I'll definitely take them. Over here we have additional level 1s. Our enchanting table. was fun. Oh, all the copper is done. I'll deal with that in a minute. I have to fix my axes too. You stay in there? Thank you. This has kind of been like the side goal today. Obviously, I'll be finishing it in the morning. Again, I don't understand the block keep logic on this game. I've been revisiting areas I haven't seen in months. Blocks still hanging out. If you drop at 20 levels and they're close to you, they're gone in 5 minutes. There's a zombie just hanging out under that cherry tree. Oh, too long. Be just about it, except for glass, I think. For at least these levels. Perfect. That was an early experiment with water I have yet to go up and fix. Wanted the waterfalls to cover the glass, but I'm still trying to decide what I'm trying to do with those, so don't judge. Again, another experiment with gates before I expand it out to where I am. Again, locking, so if you lock it on one side, you can't get in from the other. Yes, by design, not by accident. I'm gonna need to make more glass. Oof, I'm gonna need to make more glass. Didn't realize I was that far behind. Seriously, what is the noise? So it's something we adopted with the first world that we built. Multiple furnaces make your life easier. And smelt more at once. Obviously, it requires you have a supply of coal, but if you dig out enough mountains, you have coal everywhere. Like that. Alright. So I dummy and take all the diamonds. Oh, I left some. Perfect. One kind of thing that I do, and just because in the long run it's cheaper for enchanting, I will make a bunch of generic axes, depending on what pops up. I'll pick the middle one. I'll show you the next step here in a minute. That one could be good. I'll take it. Sure. Well, I'm going to have axes for days here. Won't complain about that one. Alright. Goodbye. 16 enchanting levels. Over here, what do we have? Let's make one of those again. 2 of those. Fix the silk touch. I'll just take them all for now. Or what? Get rid of that. Alright. Stop, dogs! It's mommy. 4. Alright. Let's do this one. Nope. That one is going to the scrapyard. On that note, I will catch you guys later. I'm going to spend some time with my girls.